to hello everybody. Here I am. I'm the Great Puckatini, and I'm on behalf of PuckettFanshop.com. That's my website. I'm sorry I was kind of checking out what was wrong here, but I am the Great Puckatini, and I'm coming to you on behalf of PuckettFanshop.com. That's my website where I post my fantasy football rankings, and I have a lot of stuff on sale with dogs. I love dogs, and I have an artist that draws pictures, and I put them on T-shirts and all kinds of stuff. So go check that out if you get time. But what I'm here for tonight, though, is to bring you uh, 10 highlights, 10 Arkansas Razorback highlights from the Texas A&M game this past Saturday. And I just want to start off by congratulating all the Arkansas Razorback players and coaches for the great showing. They came out balling. They were ready to play, played extremely hard. Like I told y'all in last week's video, you know how they came back the second half against San Jose State. They outscored them 17-7, I believe. And after being down 24-7 half, they could have given up, quit, but they didn't. They showed what they're made of, and those coaches made good adjustments. Players came out and played hard, and I knew they were going to show up well to play against Texas A&M, the 23rd ranked team in the country, I think, at the time. They had a chance to win it. Went down to the very final last play. The Hogs had a lead for a lot of the game. So I was really proud of the way they played. But, we're never satisfied with a loss. We want to win those games, and we're getting there. We've got a lot of young guys out there making plays, and we're going to get there with these coaches and players. I truly believe that. I think we got the right people there. We just got to get better and got to get more of these better players in and do that. So here are the 10 highlights of from the Texas A&M game. Number one, the Razorback offense was on fire. That we outrushed the Aggies 98-89 yards. We outpassed them 297-251, and that's with two different quarterbacks. Starkle goes down, Hicks comes in, and so we outpassed them. We had more total offense, of course, 395-340. With 395 yards is right against that Aggie defense, which was, like I'll say in a minute. But we also won the turnover battle 2-1. We forced two turnovers. We only gave up one, so that helped us stay in the game there as well. And all this was done versus the third-ranked total defense in the SEC and the 18th ranked total defense in the FBS. So this was not a slouch. We're playing against guys. We're playing against the 18th ranked total defense in the FBS. And so, hey, offense is coming along. We made some strides. Real happy. Got to keep going. Got to keep going. All right. Highlight number two was junior running back Rakeem Boyd from Houston, Texas. Had another good game. This young man's having a real good season. He had 18 carries for 89 yards, which was 4.9 yards per carry. He also had 10 receiving yards, which gave him 99 total yards. And he protected the football. No fumbles. Great job, Rakeem. Keep it up, buddy. Highlight number three, junior quarterback Nick Starkle from Argyle, Texas, and senior quarterback Ben Hicks from Waco, Texas. Starkle put his body on the line for the team when he helped tackle that big dude. He put his shoulder down, and it was his left shoulder. He was smart to do that. But he put his body on the line for his team. A lot of quarterbacks would let him run by him and then jump on his back, But Starkle was a man, stepped in there and took one for the team. And then Hicks, who was ready to play, he stepped right in and almost led us to victory. So, hey, these two young men were great highlights for us. They combined to complete 27 of 44 passes for 297 yards and one touchdown. So they completed 61% of their passes, which is a very good job. And I believe no interceptions. So great job. No fumbles, protected the ball, managed the game. Both of them very good. And that shows you how good your coaching is, guys. Coaches have both of these guys ready to play. Great job by coaches as well. Number four highlight was senior tight end Shine O'Grady from Fayetteville, Arkansas. I misspelled Fayetteville there. He led the Razorbacks in catches and receiving yards. He caught 8 passes for 97 yards, and he also helped open some holes for Boyd in the running game. And I heard the commentator say in the game that O'Grady was probably the top pro prospect on the field for the Razorbacks. So, a lot of NFL scouts are looking at him, and they should be. He's shown to be a very good player. Good job, O'Grady. Fifth highlight is freshman wide receiver Traylon Burks from Warren, Arkansas. His returning punts. This young man's turned out to be a big weapon for us on special teams. He returned 2 punts for 35 yards, that's a whopping 17 yard per punt return, and that equals out to almost 2 first downs, which is great. That's wonderful. Trey Lyon's doing a great job returning punts. Keep it up, buddy. He's doing as good as the other boy from Warren. I think it was Jarius Wright, who was a real good punt returner, I believe. I'm bad with names, but anyway, he's doing a great job. Keep it up, Burks. Number 6 is the whole offensive line. These young men, did a great job protecting their quarterbacks, opening holes in the running game. We have senior Colton Jacks from Conway, Arkansas, senior Austin Capps from Star City, Arkansas, junior Ty Clary from Fayetteville, Arkansas, freshman Ricky Stromberg from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and sophomore tackle Dalton Wagner from Spring Grove, Illinois. These young men had a very good game. Great job, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. We need you. Number 7 was a Razorback defense as a whole. These guys played balls to the wall again. They did a great job. They came out of the game with 4 sacks, 8 tackles for losses. They had 2 forced fumbles, and they intercepted 1 pass. They did a great job slowing down a potent Texas A&M offense and played really well. Real pleased with them, and they should be pleased with themselves. Number 8, highlight, senior defensive end Jamario Bell from Junction City, Arkansas. He had 2 sacks, he had 2 tackles for loss, and he had 2 tackles as well. So Jamario played a very good game. He made a lot of big plays for us. Keep it up, brother. Got to have, your seniors got to lead these young men, teach them how to do it. Do it correctly. Number 9, junior safety Cream Curl from Muskogee, Oklahoma. I struggle with that name every time. Okie from Muskogee. And that's how I try to say it. But he led the team in tackles with 12 from the safety position. He continues to have a very good season. I know a lot of people were down on him last year after that cheerleader incident. He was supposedly flirting with some cheerleaders before a game. A lot of guys do that, I tell you. But anyway, this young man, he's come to play this year. He's shown that he means business, and he's doing a great job for us. Good job, Mr. Curl. Good job. Keep it up. Number 10 highlight is senior defensive lineman McTelvin Sosagin from Hope, Arkansas. This young man, I didn't think he played as well against San Jose State. He didn't show up much. I know he faces a lot of double teams, but he really come out and played well this game. He had 3 tackles, he had 1 sack, and had a tackle for loss. And a lot of those plays were big times when they really needed him. So it's a great job, man. You came out and played when the bright lights were on. So good job there. I have a bonus highlight. Senior defensive lineman T.J. Smith from Moultrie, Georgia. This young man had 2 tackles, he had 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, and he also had a forced fumble. So that is a big stat line right there, Mr. Smith. Great job. Keep it up. We need you. Keep bringing it. We need you. Also, I have a bonus highlight, and I want to give this to the Razorback fans that attended the game in Arlington. That standing ovation that you guys gave at the end of the game while the Razorbacks walked off the field, that hit the spot. I mean, that was absolutely wonderful what you guys did. I see them walk off the field. A lot of them had their heads down. They were upset. They wanted to win, but they had nothing in the world to have their heads down about. And you guys stood up, gave them a standing ovation. I give you guys a standing ovation for doing that for them. And that's what we need to get the best players to Fayetteville. Don't think that these players are not watching these games and seeing how the fans are acting. They're doing that. They want to see where they want to go. So great job. There will be more valleys for this team, though. Don't think they're just all of a sudden going to be great now. There's going to be more valleys. We got to stay behind these players and coaches, and they may surprise us with the bowl game if we stick behind them. We keep encouraging them. There's going to be peaks and valleys. They're young, but we got to stay behind them as a fan base. Keep believing in them, having faith, and cheering them on, and being positive with them. Be positive. That's the only way you get better and do better. You get more. You get more bees with honey. So we got to keep positive, keep doing it. That was a great thing. I saw those fans doing a standing ovation. And by the time I hope these guys rest up this week and they come out ready to maul a Wildcat. I think we got those Kentucky Wildcats. I believe that's right. We got to be ready to play. We got to come out and kick their butt. Okay? Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Peace, everybody.